everybody, welcome back to another episode of Kavanaugh's Corner. Today on the channel I'm going to be talking about the fourth and now recently not final film in the Indiana Jones series. As we all know, Indiana Jones 5 is currently in production, and I'm glad because this last film there was definitely underwhelming. Not hands down probably my least favorite in the series, but I'm here to talk to you about today the last review in the 4K series here, and that is of course Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. And here is the steel book for it. Here you can see the Crystal Skull in the back, and there's Indy on the front there. And as I open it up, I'll show you the artwork inside, which is actually really nice. You can see Indy over here and Marion and a couple of the other characters from the film. And as you notice, this one here actually has the extra disc for the special features as I turn this around here. So the last movie here does have the 2 discs in it. Kind of not big on the stacked disc thing, but again, this is what they did to put the special features on this one. Again, you know, for this film here, like I said, it's definitely my least favorite of the series, but I do have to say the transfer yet again was very, very solid here from Paramount, I should say. I almost said Universal there, but no, it's Paramount. And honestly, you know, all 4 films in this box set really do look fantastic. I'm going to kind of cut right to the point on this one and just say that, you know, really the box set as a whole really was fantastic. This one in particular, you know, since it's a way more recent film than the other 3, the movie really looked very sharp, crystal clear at times, I would say. This film in particular, though, does use a lot of CGI. And it's kind of a big caveat to this film. There's a lot of sequences that use a lot of CGI. And those sequences now, watching it again for the first time in a while, the CGI really does kind of stick out like a sore thumb. And it's sad because as much as I enjoy parts of this film, the CGI really kind of bogs it down. It's always been kind of a pet peeve of mine. But the picture quality on this disc, yet again, fantastic. I had no issues with it at all. The Dolby Vision HDR on the disc was great. I mean, it was just great. And, you know, the Blu-ray that this came out with, you know, a long time ago was, you know, it wasn't too bad. At the time, it was very, very good. But this really brings out a lot more colors, a lot more contrast. The black levels are much better on this disc than they were on the older Blu-ray. There are not many night scenes in this film, but the ones that there are, you know, it really does help a lot with those scenes. It really was just a beautiful looking movie, even though the CGI now kind of stands out more than it ever did before. The other thing I wanted to mention with this disc is the detail level, yet again, extremely high. The resolution of the disc, again, being in 4K and it being a 4K digital intermediate, the picture quality on it was just amazing. Detail level is at an all-time high, and I do have to say that, you know, the movie looks so much better than it did on Blu-ray. It's such a great upgrade. Even though, again, like I said, I'm not really a big fan of this film, I think, you know, just by the picture quality alone and the HDR, it really is worth the upgrade. Of course, if you're buying the set, you're going to get it with it. So, you know, if there's other movies that you like more than this one, like myself, hey, at least you got the 4 films. And again, it was really nice. The big standout on this disc, though, was the Dolby Atmos. The Dolby Atmos on this one was really, really fantastic, and I think they used that Dolby Atmos to a great effect in this film, especially the scene with the ants. That scene in particular, you can really hear those ants kind of crawling all over the place in that scene, and it really makes it a lot more creepier than it originally was. Again, very well done. I enjoyed it. I thought the disc as a whole was fantastic. And of course, you do get that extra disc of bonus features, which are pretty much all carryovers from the older set that's been out for a while. But it is nice to have. I did enjoy it. Again, not my favorite film of the series, but I like the fact that it's in the set. Again, you got the first three, which are all fantastic, and you got this one, which is but it's nice to have, and this kind of wraps up my Indiana Jones 4K box set review. So again, I recommend the set. I think it's well worth it. I'll leave a link in the description below to Amazon in case you do want to order this set. And I also do have to apologize if you heard popping and crackling in the background. I do not live in a war zone, but sadly I'm filming this around the 4th of July, and people like to set off fireworks for at least a month after the holiday. So I am really sorry if you've heard that in the background while I was filming this, but I swear I'm not living in that bad of a neighborhood. So but thank you again for coming back to Kavanaugh's Corner. If you enjoyed this, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel so I can bring you more videos like this. Until next time, please stay safe and take it easy.